welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. So this will be our last look at the bait here. We've got one more monster to hunt. Funnily enough, this is like one of the first monsters you hunt when you get the access to the open world part of the bait here. We'll be going up against a Doshaguma. I think it's Doshaguma. Oh, Doshaguma. Doshaguma. Right. So, we'll go over here. Talk to our quest handler.
Hard at work?
And let's have a look. SOS square quests. Target. So we're looking for, yeah, an alpha. There we go. They've got 1 of 4 players, started 11 minutes ago. See if we can find one that, yeah, 1 of 4 minutes ago. That's just started. I mean, we could look at rewards as well. Like, that one's got a guaranteed gem, which is crazy. But we'll go for one that's just started so we can get a really good look at it. So it's getting us into their instance. You'll notice as well, I think definitely compared to the last one, the load times are a lot faster now. Right. Maybe not all that much faster, but they definitely seem a bit faster. Definitely fewer loading screens. If this were just in the open world around us, we wouldn't have even had a loading screen. Granted, we'd have had to then travel to it, which would have probably taken us about the same amount of time anyway, but here we are.
Quest by order of the guild.
Looks like it's just outside here.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
And we'll start. Here we go. It's got a wound on its hind leg and the front of its jaw and on its back. Looks like they're using a charge axe, I think that is. Get in. Oh wow, it's starting a fire. It's spreading. Bad. That's not good. I didn't know you could even do that. Oh, its buddy's arrived. We want the big one, that's the alpha. If we can find a dung pod, you can actually frighten the smaller one away by firing it at it. Yeah, if we can fire a dung pod at it, that'll actually scare him off. We're just going to have to be wary that there's a second monster here. We need to make sure that we're blocking both of their attacks. Oh, what even hit me then? It just kind of walked past it, counted isn't like charging or something. Let's take a heal anyway. Well, looks like someone had a dung pod. Should scare it off. Emphasis on the should. Let's get that wound. Ah, we're getting wedged. when we set that all on fire, that really messed with it, didn't it? Right, it's been flashed. Go back hind leg then. Let's do that. Oh, it's burning as well. Create another forest fire then, I guess. Oh, sidestep into that then. Let's back up, get a heal in. Should be able to get a bit of damage done here. Oh, it's not helping. Right, let's try the heavy bow gun. I think it's heading to its lair to try and rest and recover. It is. Get it! Well, I went for a dismount attack, but I got smacked out of the air. Fair enough. We get Fang. We get Hide. And another Fang. Right, there we go, Doshaguma, dead. I think that's record time, that is ridiculously fast. And we get a gem. As well as a certificate to say that we definitely killed one. Right. Just under 11 minutes. I mean, that one was short. Was so short. I'm tempted to say we should fight another. Where is she? Here we are.
Hard at work?
2 minutes ago. Go.
I'll be waiting here.
We'll kill a second one, because that was way too short for an episode. I mean, the previous few episodes have been a little bit short. I honestly wonder if I could have done this as like 1 or 2 episodes instead of like one fairly sizable episode for the big monster and then all these tiny episodes for the others, but oh well. Problem is the PlayStation, when using the share record on it, it records for up to an hour,
Hope you find something useful.
and it will not let you go above that hour. Absolutely will not. That is the maximum amount it allows.
The weather is getting increasingly worse. Exercise caution.
Looks like a lightning storm might be rolling in. Anyway, yeah. So it's over here. Almost as badass. Get him. Lovely. I do like how it just sets part of the world on fire when you do that. It's moving around a ton. Oh! Right. We should have increased attack at the moment. Oh, we've got another gun lance as well here. Everyone just immediately whistling. Right. Looks like it's heading off to its lair. Maybe it might be already nearly dead. There's our moment. Boom. See if we can get that one out. I think it's a hold as well, that. I think that's why we weren't maybe getting it. Right. Let's get this done. be enraged at the moment. It's definitely moving around a lot more. There's our moment, I think. Well, it was our moment, but now it's a bit late. Might be able to just like hit it with some shells though. Yeah, it looks like I'm just hitting it repeatedly to the head, did it? Got that wound on its jaw. I think one of the others got it. Okay. Get in! That's gonna nicely destroy that wound. Right, nearly got him. It's in the same spot, we can just hit him with this. Big shot there. He's on fire. I don't know if that does anything extra to him, but this for that big burst then, but oh well. Severing pods just found. Well, that did summer. Finished him off. Hell yeah. So we just fired that straight down his mouth at him. Well, there we go. Some Doshagumas. No, Doshagumas. I am not going to remember that at all. That name. Big furry bear thing. Right, 2 of them hunted. I think that's probably the best we can do for showing them off. And yeah. This has been Monster Hunter Wilds. That's everything in the beta now at this point. Nothing missed out. I think we've seen at least like at least half the map or so. We've fought every monster. That is an awesome background. Right. But yeah, like I said, genuinely, it's really impressed me. I was expecting to be impressed, but it's absolutely blown me away anyway. Just the graphics are great. It's got like, it's much more cinematic. It's got proper voice acting now. I mean, it had voice acting before, but only on like cutscenes. When you talked to people, they'd give you like one line dialogue, and then it'd just be loads of text. I think there still might be a bit of that when you talk to people, just in general. Like here, you know, we can go and they just get text, the mouth moves a bit. So there still is a bit of that, but I think on a lot of the quest line stuff, on the main quest and that, it seems to be heavily voiced with a lot better presentation. And I think it's something that was definitely lacking in the previous title that I played. I didn't play Rise. I kind of wrote that off as like, okay, this is kind of like Monster Hunter World for Nintendo Switch users. Even though it did come to PC, it did come to console. Uh, and I'm playing this on PS5, and I played World on PS5 as well. Well, originally PS4, but then I moved it onto my PlayStation 5 on the hard drive. But yeah, it's definitely we wilds here though. The presentation's a lot better. A lot of the mechanics that they introduced, like I know they were sort of toying with grappling hooks in Rise, but they added them in Iceborne, the expansion to Monster Hunter World. I know that they eventually added mounts to Iceborne as well, but they weren't that well. They weren't done very well. They were more just like a taxi service, really. Um, Whereas then with Rise, I think it was that again I didn't play it, but I think they added like some proper combat, and you could properly move them around and stuff and steer them rather than it just being a taxi service for your character. And now obviously it's way more developed and there's a lot more behind mounts and the secondary weapon systems in, the focus modes in. Each weapon seems to have, like I say, a couple new moves. You have to play around with them to find them out. Like as I've been playing, I've found out I have that weird drill mode that I can do in focus mode. Didn't even know I had that. You know, I did a load of... Oh my god, they're glitching out just there. It's a beta. Sometimes it does glitch, but... Anyway, yeah. It's... I've only encountered a few bugs, honestly. That bug there and the one on the second episode where... Oh no, it was the first episode, wasn't it? Where the monster disappeared, so I had to go in our tent and come back out again to fix it. Those are the only two bugs I've actually experienced. Oh, no, there were one more. I was trying to invite someone once to play with them, and the invites weren't working when I sent them, but they were when they sent them. Only bugs I've encountered. For a beta, that's pretty good. Having just come from playing No More Room in Hell, No More Room in Hell 2 about a week ago, this is a breath of fresh air. I mean, I know it's more of like a demo than a beta, and it's certainly not in an alpha state like that game clearly is, but still, it's very promising for what's to come. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. If this has got your interest piqued, if you're a returning player and you're going, oh wow, this cool new stuff looks really great, or if you're a new player and this has maybe inspired you to give it a try yourself. Again, the beta is available, but it's probably going to be more or less... I think it will be done by the time this comes out. Because I'm planning on releasing these once a day or so until I've released them all. But beta has been available. They might do more as it gets closer. They'll probably do a demo or something as well. That'll probably contain the same content as this. But it's... From my experience with Worlds and with the demo on this, well, with this beta, which has blown me away. I mean, honestly, I'm probably going to end up buying it. Hell, I'm probably going to end up pre-ordering it. As much as people say don't pre-order, I mean, it's like, well, yeah, but I have played it for like 8 hours already and absolutely loved that. Well, maybe not 8 hours, but you know, probably 3 or 4 at this point, you know. But yeah, I've killed every monster 2 or 3 times now in the beta, and yeah, very fun. I can only imagine that it's going to be excellent at launch. The only thing that I can think that might go wrong is maybe there'll be some bugs or something. I don't think anything's going to be wrong in terms of the gameplay or the game design or anything. Very much cannot wait to see it myself. Really looking forward to it. I genuinely think, much like this year, we had like Helldivers released really early on in the year. I think it was the same month that Monster Hunter Wilds is going to release, and I think they're both February releases, you know. It's like, oh no, they just missed that Christmas release, but I think that probably this year, Helldivers 2 is probably going to be Game of the Year, and I think next year we're going to get another early release that ends up being the best game of the year in Monster Hunter Wilds. I genuinely think that's the case. I don't think there's much else on the upcoming lineup of games next year that's actually going to be able to rival this. But of course, you know, the year is young yet, and you know, it's not even started. We've only got the lineup until like the end of February really on what's coming out next year. We don't know until we get to the end of it, but I would say there's probably a shoe-in for Game of the Year next year. I really think that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I'm gonna go and try to nurse this cold I've got until it goes away. But thank you very much for watching. Again, this has been Monster Hunter Wilds, and I will see you in future videos on the channel. There's plenty up there if you want to go and have a look. Give me a subscribe, give a video a like if you liked it. Plenty more on there. Have a peruse. I hope to see you in future videos. I'll see you then.